Hello! Today we are going to learn about how to place a desk in Feng Shui. So here's a nice little desk, there's a chair, there's a little laptop, very good. And we'll learn how to place it best in a room to maximize your performance. So as we know, a desk is a place that we spend many hours at. We sit there, we stand there, working very hard, making money, doing things like that. So it's important to place our desk in the best possible location. The first thing to understand is the aspects of a desk. In every desk, there's a front and there's a back. Where you sit and you're looking towards the front, it's important to know that a desk is not just a thing that you plonk anywhere. You have to appreciate that there's different faces and sides to this thing. When you sit here, you're looking towards your computer, your back is here, and humans have only one set of eyes. We're looking towards the front. So know that there's a front and there's a back where you can't see what's going on. And this will lead us to the next point, which is very important in Feng Shui. It's known as the command position. So now, I'm going to draw a room. I'm going to draw a nice room over here. Nice big room with a big window. Okay, so here's my room. Okay, I moved my door here. So this is a room. This one here is the door. And this one here is the window. Nice light coming in over here. You can see the shadows is like very nice. So the command position is about feeling good and protected in your space. So never place your desk like this. It means that your back is exposed to the door. If someone comes in and jumps on you, you wouldn't know. You feel very unsafe, you feel very uncertain. It makes you feel vulnerable and you want to avoid this at all costs. Do not sit like this. The command position is a place where you have nothing behind you, a nice solid wall to protect you, and you can see the entrance. So that is about feeling protected. Very important. So don't sit like this, don't sit like this, don't sit like this. You want to be able to see the door so nobody can surprise you. So this is a good spot to sit. Some people might think of putting the desk like this, which kind of fulfills the command position rules, or does it? Because, okay, like even if this is a wall, right? And your back is supported, you can see the entrance, but this is not great either. Because there's this second idea in Feng Shui, which is known as like the 5 animals. You want to get the good energy from all your surroundings. So, in Feng Shui, you want to have, so there's this thing called the 5 animals. So this is you, and then we have something behind you, which is the tortoise shell. You know, that's a tortoise. Okay, tortoise shell. This represents support, like the thing that's supporting you from behind, the protection. So this is the command position. The next one, this is the bird, the phoenix, the majestic phoenix, because it represents openness. It represents like foresight and good space. So you want to have space in front of you, which is why we want to have space in front of you, which is where both the dangers and the opportunities come. So this fulfills the 2 nice things. Now there's 2 more aspects, which is the dragon and the tiger. So the dragon is normally the like, I don't know how to draw a dragon. Yes, that's a dragon. Come on, just imagine it's a dragon. Okay, fine. So the dragon represents growth, like plants. It represents growth and good opportunities. So that is what you want. You also want to get good energy when you sit. So it's fine to just protect yourself, but you also want to get the good stuff, which is come in the form of good energy, growth, the dragon side, the east side. And the other side, on this side, we have the tiger, the majestic tiger. That's the majestic tiger. And the tiger represents this nurturing, collecting thing. So it kind of collects all the good stuff that come from the east into your bowl of coins, in the bowl of wealth. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's important to know that you want to get good energy, which comes in the form of windows. So you sit like this, yes, it fulfills the command position ideas, but you want to be able to get the good energy from the window, which is why sitting here is much better, because you can feel the nice energy coming from the window over here. So these are the very basics of how to place a desk in Feng Shui. You want to have a nice wall behind you. You want to be able to see the door and the entrance and all the dangers that come with it, and also be able to receive the nice energy from the windows. So I hope this helps, and now you know.
So, yeah, there's nothing that he isn't right about. indeed, positions like this lead to less comfort, like this, because you're always startled when somebody comes. And when they aren't coming, you're always, like, your nervous system is always on a fight or flight mode. It's like, do I need to act? But you were never relaxed enough to be able to focus truly on your work on your desk. When you are in such a position that you showed us the command, you are in command. There's nothing happening behind you, so you can be totally relaxed doing your work. If anything comes, your ears are pointed to the sound source. Your eyes are pointed slightly towards the coming area of potential danger or whatever. It's like when you sleep, and this happens to this command position applies to your kitchen, your living room, your dining table, your bed, even to your bathroom, because when you know there's nothing behind you happening, that you have total control over everything, that whatever might comes through your front, you can be way more relaxed. That's why this position is great. And yeah, like he said, even though it's a command position, I mean, you are still in command right there where he showed. You are basically putting in the trash. You don't have to call the dragons or the tigers to the conversation. This is not Kung Fu Panda. You just have to understand basic the basics of human comfort, which is, I mean, if besides having that sense of control, you can also get the views from the window, I mean, why not? You don't need none of these theories and names and labels. You can just understand, oh, besides having the view to the door, I also want to have a view to the window. I mean, it's all kind of obvious if you think about it. All of feng shui is basically obvious when you think about it. It's like if you have a very damp bathroom, you might want to increase the light brightness. You might even add a plant to add some life to it. You understand what I mean? It's always obvious when you think about it, everything. And there are plenty of rules in feng shui that basically are kind of dumb, that are rooted in the past, that don't apply to this day. That's why you basically have to just trust what makes sense. So, oh, does my bedroom have to have two? How do you say, the little bedside tables? Yeah, does it have to have two? No, I mean, if you sleep by yourself, if you're a student or whatever, I mean, what the hell do you need two for? You need one for yourself. If you get a partner, then you should get another one for them. As basically as that, because you want equality. And if you only have space for one, swap it for, or cut it in half, so that you have a little bedside table and your spouse or your husband has a little one as well. Try to have some equality. It's yeah, it's as simple as that. And it also goes in the position of if you want to have a happy marriage, when you open your couple's bedroom, does it look like the bedroom of a happy couple? Do you want your kid to be healthy? When you open his bedroom, does his bedroom look like one of a healthy teen, if that's the case? Does his clothes, does his way of eating resemble of a kid who is healthy? Does you want a very social living room? You want to invite a lot of friends and it's not really happening as you wish? Does your living room look like a type of place who attracts a lot of parties? It's as simple as that. I mean, if you fix that without even knowing anything about Feng Shui, you'll get Feng Shui without even realizing. A lot of people who are healthy end up instinctively making changes around the house. They might even want to change the house for another one, always in the direction of health, because they are healthy. They feel like, oh, now I get the opportunity, I'm gonna live in a place that is more sun, that is more nature, there is has more command positions. People don't think of it in the actual terms that these guys use. They just think of a place that is more protected, less wind or whatever, more views, that has nice nature around, that has a nice view to the sun. I mean, you don't need to get further than that. Sure, in the north it's ideal to have this, in the south it's ideal to have this, but instinctively you will get there. And all these corrections, oh, if your living room is in the north, you should have this or that. You will get that right just by following your common sense around. This kind of feels damp. Yeah, let me have some plants and more light here. Oh, this feels kind of too active. Let me kind of put some shades on or something. You, if you're not dumb, you'll get it right. You don't need to study 2 years or maybe 20 that this guy did to get it right. I mean, unless you want to be a professional and sound professional selling all of these terms like he possibly must in order to sell feng shui. Yeah, if it's just for your use, even if you're an architect, you just need to follow your common sense. Really, you need to be attentive on more things, especially the ones he was talking about, which is basically human instinct. Like there is this meme that when you sit with your face onto the wall, when you sleep, you have 100% comfort, but then you have 100% feeling of danger. It's just working off your inner tribal senses of, am I relaxed? Can I truly relax? Do I have control of everything? Imagine you literally are in the middle of the wild and a predator can come at any time. Are you relaxed in the position that you are? That's it. I mean, and when it comes to the windows, he didn't mention that, and it is important. And the doors, the prior position that he was showing, it basically receives a very active energy from the door because it's right in front. The same for if you place a bed or whatever it is. I mean, if this was a living room, I might put the, for example, the, how do you say, the couch, the sofa here, maybe the television in this wall, or right here in like a peninsula, and I would put the dining table around here, receiving the strong energy, but the people sitting here and here, so that they wouldn't get that fast energy. If you put a couch here, I mean, still the couch would be kind of slightly more resguarded from this, but yeah, it would get kind of too much energy, and it would be whenever people are getting there and you're like doing this, while here you'd see them from the front, basically. Yeah, it would be more pleasant. There are plenty ways to do it, but the thing is, the more you do this mental work of there's a predator coming, do I feel as relaxed as I can be, you'll fix it. I was talking about windows. If your windows are insulated, meaning no freaking wind comes from them, they work basically as a wall, basically, in terms of energy coming in and out. But if they are like American windows or something which pass some wind, it makes noise. So being in this position and always hearing noise on your back is not comfortable. You want the noise, then again, it's a primal instinct. to come from our front, at the most our sides. We don't want noise coming from our back. And then there is always a air current, even if slightly, happening here between the door and the window, the door and the window, always. So this becomes a very active area, meaning it's more than comfortable to be in, because it's a passageway for the wind. So you want to sit, to relax in this corner and in this area right here, because they are the ones who are less active. You understand? It's common sense basically. But if it's insulated, it's more like the center, like independently of where the windows are, the center will always be more dynamic, and you also always want to be more in the corners because they are more cozy. That's really it. Props to this guy, he knows what he's doing. So yeah, you probably can watch a lot of his videos and get some inspiration, but don't trust the Feng Shui rules. Many of them are not useful, are really dumb. Trust your common sense, like I told you. Thanks for watching.